Well, perhaps the biggest difference from the women's movement of 40 years ago is that now men agree with women on so many key issues. In Seattle, men were more than anxious to weigh in on their new roles at home and in the workplace.
Is there a revolution going on? What are the rules of manhood today?
It wasn't started by us.
That's such a male answer.
I think there's an identity crisis to some degree that is going on with men generally, trying to figure out where we fit.
All of us grew up thinking this was a man's world, that these doors were just going to open to us because we had a Y chromosome. And suddenly we have to adjust to the fact that, that's not the case.
I would change it probably to accepting that this is, because
Accepting that it's not a man's world.
that is correct. I believe that we've been in our comfort zone. We're men. We bring the money to the house. As soon as women start working, they are bursting our bubbles and basically doing our job, doing it better.
Does anybody here struggle with the idea of women working?
My wife makes about 3 times what I make, and that has been challenging for me, especially since I work in a world that says that egalitarian values between men and women should be the norm,
right,
even if it is not. The way I was raised was in a very traditional, masculine, took the lead or was supposed to.
I was raised with a single mom. That's all I knew. It was a strong mother, strong aunts, strong grandmother.
Do you feel that women want to be the strong partner? Do you feel like you understand what women want in 2009, 2010?
No, I don't have a clue what women want. But what I feel, I think women want to be heard in a relationship. But I also feel there's times women want to be protected. They don't want to be out in front of the wind all the time. But that doesn't mean that they're less.
I also think the economy has a lot to do with it as well. Redefining those roles, two-income families are almost a staple now. So there has to be some sort of redefining of roles from that aspect strictly.
Do you feel less of a man as a stay-at-home dad?
I've struggled with that. It's just confusing. But what it boils down to is what my wife wants from me and what my family needs from me. So if I'm enough of a man to them, then that's all that matters.
I'd say kudos to you. Geez, that's a lot of work.
You don't want to be at home.
I wouldn't want to have the pressure of wanting to be home so much, but having a very successful career and having to choose between one and the other.
I think women do navigate relationships and multiple roles in any given moment more effectively than we do.
Women are great multitaskers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's an adaptive strategy.
Do you find it confusing, the power structure changing inside the home? Does it affect guys?
All of a sudden, we're getting this awareness, and so it is kind of a weird place to be.
I think that my daughters are going to enjoy a much better reality than their grandmother did, and that my grandsons will hopefully have made that transition, and I think we're not quite there yet.